Dish Brain: Biocomputing's Rise and Ethics in the Age of Living Machines. The revolutionary field of biocomputing is making waves as Dish Brain, a neural system combining 800,000 living brain cells, learns to play Pong. Recognizing the pressing need for ethical guidelines in this emerging domain, the pioneers behind Dish Brain have joined forces with bioethicists in a study. So Dish Brain is a neural system combining 800,000 living brain cells. The research explores the moral considerations around biological computing systems and their potential consciousness. Beyond its innovation, the technology offers vast environmental benefits, potentially transforming the energy-consuming IT industry. Here are the key facts. Number 1. Dish Brain is a groundbreaking creation that melds 800,000 living brain cells, demonstrating intelligence-like behavior, playing Pong. Number 2. The paper emphasizes the importance of addressing the ethical dimensions surrounding consciousness and biocomputing systems, building on perspectives like Betham's views on moral status. Number 3. Biocomputers, like Dish Brain, not only expand our medical research capabilities, but offer substantial energy efficiencies, which could reshape the IT industry and its carbon footprint. No longer limited to the realm of science fiction, biocomputing is here. So now is the time to start considering how to research and apply this technology responsibly, an international group of experts says. The inventors of Dish Brain have partnered with bioethicists and medical researchers to map such a framework to help define and address the problem in a paper published in Biotechnology Advances. Combining biological neural systems with silicon substrates to produce intelligent-like behavior has significant promise, but we need to proceed with the bigger picture in mind to ensure sustainable progress, says lead author Dr. Brett, Chief Scientific Officer of biotech startup Cortica Lab. The group were made famous by their development of Dish Brain, a collection of 800,000 living brain cells in a dish that learned to play Pong. While philosophers have for centuries pondered the concept of what makes us human or conscious, co-author Professor Julian warns of the urgency to determine practical answers to these questions. We haven't adequately addressed the moral issues of what is even considered quote-unquote conscious in the context of today's technology, he says. As it stands, there are still many ways of describing consciousness or intelligence, each raising different implications for how we think about biologically based intelligent systems. The paper cites early English philosopher Jeremy Bentham, who argued that, with respect to the moral status of animals, the question is not can they reason, nor can they talk, but can they suffer? From that perspective, even if new biologically based computers show human-like intelligence, it does not necessarily follow that they have moral status, says co-author Dr. Tamra, Director of Research at the Center of Biomedical Ethics, National University of Singapore. Our paper doesn't attempt to definitively answer the full suite of moral questions posed by biocomputers, but it provides a starting framework to ensure that the technology can continue to be researched and applied responsibly, says Dr. Lizette. The paper further highlights the ethical challenges and opportunities offered by Dish Brain's potential to greatly accelerate our understanding of diseases such as epilepsy and dementia. Current cell lines used in medical research predominantly have European-type genetic ancestry, potentially making it harder to identify genetic-linked side effects, says co-author Dr. Christopher, research fellow in biomedical ethics from the Murdoch Children's Research Institute and the University of Melbourne. In future models of drug screening, we have the chance to make them more sufficiently representative of the real-world patients by using more diverse cell lines. And that means potentially faster and better drug development. The researchers point out that it is worth working through these moral issues, as the potential impact of biocomputing is significant. Silicon-based computing is massively energy hungry, with a supercomputer consuming millions of watts of energy. By contrast, the human brain uses as little as 20 watts of energy. Biological intelligence will show similar energy efficiency, says Dr. Kagan. As it stands, the IT industry is a massive contributor to carbon emissions. If even a relatively small number of processing tasks could be done with biocomputers, there is a compelling environmental reason to explore these alternatives. The technology, opportunities, and challenges of synthetic biological intelligence. Integrating neural cultures developed through synthetic biology methods with digital computing has enabled the early development of synthetic biological intelligence. Recently, key studies have emphasized the advantages of biological neural systems in some information processing tasks. However, neither the technology behind this early development nor the potential ethical opportunities or challenges have been explored in detail yet. Here, we review the key aspects that facilitate the development of synthetic biological intelligence and explore potential applications. Considering these foreseeable use cases, various ethical implications are proposed. Ultimately, this work aims to provide a robust framework to structure ethical considerations to ensure that synthetic biological intelligence technology can be both researched and applied responsibly.